Welcome back to the OCP Investor. If you're new here, I make YouTube videos on finance with the focus on military and government background. In this video, I'll go over 6 ways guaranteed to save you money and break down how much savings you can make over a 20-year military career. Please like and share the video and subscribe if you like this type of content, as it will help the channel grow. Now, let's get right into it. So number 1, go ahead and cut your own hair. Haircuts where I live can cost as much as $55. If you're like me and have to get your haircut once every 2 weeks, that adds up to about $1,500 that you could save over the course of a year. Imagine you did a 20-year military career and you cut your own hair the entire time. You would have saved up to $30,000. That's enough to buy a car, put a down payment into a house, or just invest into your retirement funds. Now, there's gonna be a learning curve, obviously, figuring out how to best cut your hair yourself in the beginning, but with time and practice, I promise it'll get easier and your haircuts will get better. I personally watched a lot of YouTube video tutorials on how to cut my hair in the beginning, and I still do try to get better every time. Just remember, if you mess up, your hair's gonna grow back out. And plus, you should be wearing a cover over your head most of the time anyway, as a part of your duty uniform. I'll leave a few links down in the video description below on a few of the different barber supplies I started out with and do still use to this day. I use TPOB, aka the Pissed Off Barber, clippers and shaver, and then I also have a Supreme trimmer. You could get away with just the clippers if you wanted, but if you have all 3 pairs, you can learn to get a really nice bald fade. The shaver will bald out the bottom of the fade, and the trimmer will help cut off bulk of hair, as well as clean lineups. One thing that really helps also is that I use a 3-sided foldable mirror with an LED light that makes cutting my own hair way easier. I'm able to see the sides and back better. So the second thing to save money is to skip the commercial gym membership and utilize on-base gyms. Everyone says one of the best things about joining the military is the benefits. And one of the best benefits is that you're a part of the biggest gym membership in the world. You can get access to any gym or fitness center on any base. So why would you use a commercial gym membership that can cost you up to $60 per month? And that's on the cheaper side of commercial gym memberships. You could save up to $700 a year and $14,000 over a 20-year military career if you just utilize military gym memberships rather than signing up for a commercial gym membership. My current duty station alone has 6 fitness centers. My previous duty station in Hawaii had more than 10 fitness centers within 15 to 20 minutes drive from my house. The best thing with this benefit is that you can use any branch's fitness center. Now, it might be different if you aren't a typical active duty member stationed on or near base, or if you're in the reserves and your home isn't close to a drill installation or base. Then I understand you might need to sign up for a gym membership. I get it. But if you're anywhere close to a base with a gym, there's no reason to spend your hard-earned money when the military provides you a free gym membership. Third way to save money is to use a budget-friendly phone and internet plan. There are phone plans for as little as $25 a month for unlimited data. Compare this to other single-line phone plans that go as much as $60. The difference of the 2 phone plans over a year is $420 that you could be saving. For years, I was using Virgin Mobile, which I know most of you have probably never even heard of, but Virgin Mobile then transitioned to Boost Mobile. But I was paying only $25 a month for an unlimited month-to-month cell phone plan. You'll have to do a little shopping around and due diligence for this one, but the money you save will be worth it. I've heard about even cheaper phone plans that were $10 to $15 a month, but they had data caps on them, like 5 gigs per month or something like that. This is personal preference on what your data and coverage needs are. I prefer unlimited data and hate slow data speeds, so I opted for the $25 per month. But if you really want to save money, you could just try and get by with using Wi-Fi as much as possible so as to not use your data. But this is a more convenience versus cheaping out type of thing for me. Fourth way to save money: don't waste your money on booze, tobacco, or energy drinks. I know, but I wouldn't function without tobacco and energy drinks. That's just the military lifestyle I live. Look, first of all, kick the tobacco habit. It's terrible for your health. Imagine if you get cancer or something that requires you to stack a hospital bill when you're older because of your stupid tobacco addiction. Not only did you waste all that money buying the tobacco products in the first place, but now you're having to pay for healthcare to fix the problems it caused on your body. That's a lot of money, and now your body's also suffering. According to Google, a can of dip can cost around $4 and supposedly can last up to 2 weeks. I don't personally do dip, so I don't know. I had to look it up. That's about $100 a year and $2,000 over a 20-year course. And as far as energy drinks, I know everyone drinks them in the Army. I was totally guilty of drinking lots of energy drinks a while back. I would drink a can a day I did that for like 3 years. I finally grew up and started drinking coffee now. You could be spending about $2 on an energy drink a day. That's about $700 you'd spend in a year and $14,000 over a 20-year career. Like I just mentioned, a cheaper alternative to get caffeine intake is coffee. If you just brew your own coffee at home, it would cost as little as 25 cents a cup, maybe even cheaper. Over a year, that would only be $90 versus the $700 a year you spend on energy drinks. And if you don't like the taste of coffee, well, it's time for you to grow up. Try adding sugar and or creamer. Your wallet will be much happier you learn to enjoy coffee over the years. And let's talk about booze. The amount of money I heard of people spending on alcohol while they go out is insane. Let's just say you go out every other weekend and spend $100 on drinks for you and your friends. Over a year, this could cost you up to $2,600. And I've heard of people spending way more money than that in one night on alcohol. Seriously? If this is you, you need to grow the hell up. It's destroying your wallet and your liver. There's better ways to spend a Friday night than getting smashed, hammered, or whatever, and not even remembering what you did that night. Okay, fifth way to save money while in the military is to meal prep. Now, this might not apply for a lot of you younger enlisted guys and gals, but let's say you don't have a DFAC near you and chow or meals isn't provided to you by Uncle Sam. Does this mean you should eat out every single meal? Definitely not. Let's say you do eat out every single meal. I'm gonna ballpark on the higher cost of things and say you could spend up to $10 for breakfast, $15 for lunch, and $20 for dinner, equaling about $45 a day spent on eating out. Over a year, that adds up to $16,000. And over 20 years, that's $320,000. Now let's talk about how much you might spend meal prepping. Without getting into the details, let's say you spend a little more on the higher side on groceries at $150 per week because you like to eat and you like good food. Over a year, that's $600. And over 20 years, that's only $12,000. You could have saved $300,000 just meal prepping. That's over $250,000 saved. Now, again, these are just hypothetical numbers. Most people might get married and have children and families and end up needing to feed more mouths. And of course, food's gonna cost more. I get it. But if you just applied the same idea and concept to feeding your family, you'll still have saved a lot of money in the long run. Not to mention that cooking your own meals is a lot healthier for you. Now, this isn't to say that you should never eat out. It's fine to treat yourself and your family every now and then and get something quick on the go if you're struggling on time or energy. Sixth and final way for you to save money while in the military is to cut back on streaming and entertainment subscriptions. I would say having entertainment and streaming subscriptions is more of a luxury and a plus or minus on whether or not you should get rid of it. But if you don't watch TV ever or that much, there's already no point for you to have any streaming subscriptions. Personally, my family and I enjoy spending time together watching Netflix and other streaming shows, so I don't mind paying the subscription fee. However, I do have the Amex Platinum card, which reimburses for a Disney, ESPN, and Hulu subscription. Again, if you don't watch TV or shows, there's no reason for you to want to have a streaming subscription. You probably have other hobbies and activities to spend your time on. Okay, let's review and add up how much we could be saving annually with everything we've previously discussed. Haircuts, $1,500. Gym membership, $700. Phone plan, $420. Tobacco, $100. Energy drinks, $700. Alcohol, $2,600. Eating out, $16,000. Netflix, $180. In total, over a year, that's $22,000 you could be saving. And over a 20-year career, that's $400,000 you'd be saving. In this day and age, people always complain how they aren't retiring with enough money. These steps that I've listed, it'll help you secure your future and help you save money so that you can invest into your retirement. You don't have to do all of these things, but even if you do one or two, it'll help you in the long run. Now, just remember, there's a difference between being cheap and frugal. I live my life personally with a frugal mindset. I cut out the things I don't need, but I keep those that are necessary and essential. I still drink my homemade coffee daily, but sometimes I do like to take a pre-workout before the gym. I still pay for my family's unlimited phone subscription, but I don't get the most expensive plan. One, because we just don't need it. I still pay for a Netflix subscription because it's what my family and I like to enjoy together watching shows. And we definitely still like to eat out every so often, even though we cook a lot at home. So I hope this video helps you in determining what you do and don't need and ultimately helps you save money and get rich while you're in the military. Live long and prosperous. If this video helped you at all, go ahead and share it with your friends that might be struggling financially. As cliche as it sounds, let them know that where there's a will, there is a way. Anyone can become rich as long as they live smart and frugally. Let me know down in the comments if you have any other ideas on ways we could personally save money, or if you have any other video ideas you'd like me to talk about in the future. Again, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. Take care, guys, and keep grinding. I'll see you in the next one.